Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be doing something that I have not seen on YouTube in a long time now. Now, first of all, when the poison spell first came out, people did this all the time on YouTube, so you guys have most likely seen this test before, but we are going to be testing out whether or not 11 poison spells can take out an entire barbarian king or an entire archer queen. So we're just going to give it a try in the first attack, and then for the second attack we're going to do something pretty interesting, so you do want to stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's get ourselves into an attack. So we do want to find a battle, a base basically, where the heroes are sort of exposed like this base, but not exactly like this, although this is a good example. I just don't want the heroes to be moving all the time, so you know what, we're just going to go ahead, search for a different base. Maybe we can find a base where the enemy has actually put their heroes on the very outside of the base. For some reason I tried on the Grand Warden, but he actually turns into stone basically. So where's the barbarian king? He's under construction, so we do have to find a base like this one, for example, where the Grand Warden is on the outside. If that were the arch queen or the barbarian king, this would have been the perfect base, so we're just gonna have to continue scouting here. This is a perfect base. Okay, so check it out, this is the exact base I was looking for the entire time. You can see the barb king is exposed and the arch queen is also exposed, so we're gonna try it on the barbarian king. Well, actually, should we do it on the arch queen? I think we should do it on the archer queen, because she is actually the hero which has less health than the barbarian king. So we're gonna give it a try. 12 poison spells versus the arch queen in 3, 2, 1. Check it out, all of the poison spells getting onto the arch queen. Let's see how much damage these poison spells are actually gonna do to her. Look at this, this looks insane. Let's take a screenshot of that. That looks absolutely insane. But check it out, arch queen is still in the range of that poison spell, and she is staying in the center of that poison spell. You can see she's still glowing, and those 11 poison spells only did this amount of damage. I can't believe it. Wow, that was ridiculous. I would have expected at least half of the health to go down, but no, you guys, 11 or actually 12 poison spells going on the arch queen, and it did not even take her down to half health. That is absolutely insane. But now let's get ourselves into the rest of this attack. So we're just gonna spam in all of our balloons like so. Check it out, we're gonna just spam them like this. Now we don't have any more spells, so keep that in mind. We're also gonna drop in all of our minions just like this. Okay, there we go. There go all of our minions. So what do we have in the clan castle? A couple of bowlers, a wizard, and an archer. So we're gonna drop in the king and also the queen, see where they are headed. And the balloons, they're gonna do a decent amount of damage. Now if we had haste spells, we would have totally 3-starred the base. Trust me on that, you guys. Balloons and haste spells, that is absolutely insane. It's actually overpowered. If you do a mass balloon attack with haste spells instead of raid spells, it is so good, you guys. You just have to trust me on this one. But every single one of our balloons have died. That is ridiculous, kind of. So our queen, what happened to her? Where is she? Wow, okay, I'm actually pretty confused right now. We're gonna end the battle before the balloons absolutely annihilate our king, and our king got kind of wrecked right there, which is unfortunate. I actually want to check out the replay, you guys, because I want to see what happened to our archer queen. We're also gonna check out the enemy archer queen again. Check it out, all of those poison spells, it just looks pretty cool. But what happened to our archer queen? I'm not quite sure. So at this point we're gonna drop in our balloons in a few seconds and our minions in behind, then the king and queen. But what happened to our queen? So she moved on towards the left hand side. Oh, and she got attacked by the enemy barbarian king, and she just got absolutely hit on by the barb king. Okay, now I get what happened. Okay, so there goes the queen ability, and that is basically the end of it. And our barbarian king, he got annihilated right here by 1 or 2 balloons. If every single one of those balloons would have hit our barb king, he would have been history. But the lesson right here is that 11 or 12 poison spells even are not going to do a lot of damage at all to any heroes whatsoever, so it is not recommended. But now let's get ourselves into a more fun attack. So we're going to be doing a mass Pekka attack with 7 wall breakers and also 11 skeleton spells. You guys, you should definitely stay tuned to this one. This one is going to be pretty fun, trust me on this. So we're just going to go ahead and find an attack like the previous one, but maybe we're not going to find the exact same base design, that is most likely, but we are still going to find a base which is pretty decent to attack, like a Town Hall 9/Town Hall 10 base like this one, but with a little more loot and a little stronger. This is a little too weak, so we're just going to go ahead and actually skip this part. up until the point where I actually do find a base. So you guys, I will see you in just a couple of moments. Okay, so check it out, you guys. We came across Captain Jack Sparrow. So only because of the name, we're actually gonna take on the base. Well, also because of the loot, but mainly because of the name, Captain Jack Sparrow right here, the official Jack Sparrow. So we're gonna take him on and we're gonna see whether or not we can take down his base. So we're just gonna drop in every single one of our Pekkas and we are going to do it like this. So we're just gonna spam them over on the left, right and bottom of the base. So check it out, this is how I'm gonna do it. All of my Pekkas have gone into the base. Also the 11 skeleton spells just like this everywhere, literally gonna drop in 1 2 3 1 2 3 and then a single wall breaker over here, and also the clan castle over on the very bottom of the base. Now the reason I've got the gameplay zoomed out is so that you can see every single one of the Pekkas and every single one of the skeletons doing a lot of work to the base. So this looks pretty cool, to be honest. Okay, so we've got a single bowler over on the bottom of the base doing a little bit of damage, and then the rest of the Pekkas, I think most of them already died. I'm not quite sure what happened to them. Yeah, check it out, on very low health. And we also have a few Pekkas over on this side which are going to take out this wall and then the wizard tower and the air defense as well. What about the Pekka on the top of the base? That died, and it seems like most of our troops are already gone. So the rest of our troops are going to do a little bit of damage. This Pekka is going to take out the mortar, okay, and then we have a couple of bowlers, a single wizard, and then 2 more Pekkas alive, which are basically at 0 health. Well, 10% health, something like that. This Pekka is not going to be able to take out that wall. That is fine though. There goes the Pekka, rest in peace. And then we have a single Pekka in the center of the base which may be able to take out the town hall if the bowlers do not do that. So the bowlers are going to get targeted by the mortar and the archer tower. Now there goes our little Harry Potter, there go our bowlers, and also our Pekka is in a little bit of trouble because of that mortar. I know it is still splash damage, but that splash damage is going to be enough to take out the Pekka, I believe, before it's able to take out the town hall. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? It's going to be a close one. The Pekka's on very low health, but I believe it's going to be able to take down the town hall, and there goes the second star. So that's pretty awesome. There goes the wizard tower though, and that is going to be the end of the Pekka. Wow, the Pekka has a lot of hit points. It's withstanding a lot of shots, but there goes the Pekka. So we've got a total of 78%, 300,000 gold, 260,000 elixir, and also 1.2 thousand dark elixir. And we are now going to return back to base, see if we can actually upgrade anything. We got the star bonus, which is always good and nice. We're going to go ahead and collect it because why not? We can collect it anyways. So let's just do that. Now let's go into the builder base real quick, just check out our collectors, see if we can do an attack over on the builder base. Yeah, we can actually. So we're going to do that real quick, and then after that we're going to end the video. I just want to add a bonus attack right here against balls. Okay, that's a really interesting name. So we're going to go ahead and attack him with, I don't really know, should we take a couple of bulbs with me? I think that's what I'm going to go and ahead and do. I'm going to take out the air defense and the air mines, and then after that I believe I'm just going to go in with my baby dragon. So check it out, this is my plan. 1 2 3 4 5 barbarians over on the air defense. They're going to get taken out by the bomb and the spring trap, but that is fine. We still do have 9 barbarians for backup. So there go the rest of our bars. We still have a single barbarian. Let's drop in a couple of baby dragons here and there. So we're going to drop in another one. Okay, so this one didn't really work out. It actually dropped the baby dragon on the clan castle, which is a little unfortunate, but hopefully this baby dragon can take out the arch tower. Come on, please do some damage, baby dragon. This one is being taken out by that Tesla, which is a little unfortunate as well. But there goes another one, and I believe our final one should go, I don't really know, over on the bottom of the base. I'm just going to drop it over here because why not? So there goes that baby dragon, and we have a single barbarian alive, which is going to take out this collector hopefully. Wow, we got actually sprung off the base, a little unfortunate again. And this baby dragon stopped targeting that gem mine, which is also unfortunate. Up to 50%, this baby dragon is going to be able to take out this storage, and then that's going to be the end of the battle. So the air defense is going to take care of that baby dragon, but it's actually going to be able to take out the collector. I'm not quite sure about the cannon, don't think so, I doubt it, but let's check it out. So there goes the cannon or the baby dragon. It's a close battle. Come on, baby dragon. No, okay, it was pretty close, but sadly we lost. So what about this attack? So we did get the victory, which is pretty cool. Always happy about that. And we can't really upgrade anything within the base, which is a little unfortunate, but that is fine. So now guys, we are going to end the video because we have basically finished every single one of our attacks. So with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also let me know down below in the comment section if you would want to see more videos like these where I give a couple of the spells experiments, just like the poison spell experiment. Now if you haven't already but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos. And with all that being said guys, my name is of course Asascha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.